to the Casual Birder podcast. I'm Susie Buttress. As a casual birder, I take pleasure in watching the wild birds around me, wherever I am. In my show, I share the joy of birding. I tell you about the birds I've seen, speak with experts and enthusiasts, go on bird outings, and I share stories from birders around the world. It's Susie here. Just a quick update to say the next episode will be out soon, but because of delays to the production, it will be too late to tell you about two events that are currently on, the Great Backyard Bird Count and National Nextbox Week. The Great Backyard Bird Count runs from February the 18th to the 21st, 2022. This is the 25th year of the survey, organised by the National Audubon Society, the Cornell Lab of Ornithology and Birds Canada. While it started as a way to collect data on birds visiting backyards in North America, it's now a global event which provides data that helps researchers learn about bird populations. And anyone can take part. You don't need to be an expert birder. And don't worry if there are birds you can't identify, just note down the ones you know. Anyone submitting a checklist via the eBird website or the eBird or Merlin mobile apps during these 4 days will be part of the global effort, contributing valuable information via this snapshot of the birds around us. Each bird count should run for at least 15 minutes, but you can make a session as long as you want. You can also submit as many checklists as you want over the 4 days. You can stay in one spot, like watching the birds at your feeder, or maybe bird while you're hiking. I've already submitted 2 lists this weekend, watching birds out of my office window while creating the next episode. Visit the official website at birdcount.org for more information. You can also follow along on eBird, where you can filter sightings and recent checklists by region on a page tailored to the Great Backyard Bird Count. All links are in the episode notes. We're almost at the end of National Nextbox Week, organised by the British Trust for Ornithology, the BTO, and which takes place every year between February the 14th and the 21st. The event encourages people to put up nest boxes to help breeding birds, needed because many natural sites are disappearing. It's also a great way to feel connected with nature when you see birds raising their young nearby. Find out more at the BTO's website, and the link is in the episode notes. I finally bought a new Nestbox with a Wi-Fi cam for this season and mounted it in the spot where the old box had been, and where we'd had successful broods by both blue tits and great tits. The previous box had never had great video, and there were constant interference lines on the screen, and we also couldn't listen to it because of this interference. The new one is amazing, with a really clear picture and great sound. And it connects via an app, so I can watch it on my PC or phone wherever I am. I'm now just waiting for the birds to check it out. Jo from Essex told me that this week she's seen a blue tit pair checking out her camera Nestbox. She's been keeping a diary of her Nestbox comings and goings since 2011 and told me the key dates for last year's nest. In February, blue tits were regularly looking at the Nestbox and they started building the nest during March. On April the 21st, the first egg was laid. By 28th of April, there were 11 eggs being brooded, and 8 of these survived on to fledge, which they did on the 2nd of June. Get your nest boxes up now. Don't worry if you can't do it immediately, but the earlier that you can get the box up, the more chance there is for birds to decide to nest there. Do keep in touch. Tell me about your sightings or your progress with nest boxes by leaving me a message by going to the contact form on my website, casualbirder.com, where you can leave me a voice message or send me a written one. Thank you to Randy Braun for designing the artwork for the show. The theme music is Short Sleeve Shirt by the Drones. Thanks to them for letting me use it. Check out their website at dronesmusic.net. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you'll join me again for another episode of the Casual Birder podcast.